opportunity at the best time and what I think I can have as far as resources and the best situation to perform on the racetrack. I think we're doing a really good job this year, and some of the performances are definitely not where I want to be. But like we cut off the clip of our car this week and did a lot of work. Ricky Pearson's really been busting his tail, and the guys have really been working hard at the shop. And I'm really happy with my car here today. I think we're gonna have a really good weekend, and we're catching back up to where I thought we were at the beginning of the year, and we kind of lost track. And so you know how it is. I mean, it's an evolving sport. You got to stay on top of it. So I've been working really hard. I enjoy owning a team, and like I said, if the opportunity came by to go with another team, I just it's a lot more money than what I deal with, and I think I just try to make the most with what I have.
I talked to Ricky Pearson in the garage, your crew chief, and saw you had a new clip on there. Still didn't even have the paint on it yet. I noticed it had to be just brand new. What are you learning from that? Are you trying some new geometry things with your suspension? Is that why you're putting on a new clip?
We've tried all kinds of things in the last month and a half. I've been really disappointed with some of our performances at places, and I've been at the race shop with those guys every day, and just trying to figure out what it takes and what we're missing as a package, because it's a package still, and we might have one aspect of it missing a little bit of another. So I've been pretty hard on the guys and really pushing them to find that, and myself as well. So we cut the clip off. We tried new A-frames, uppers and lowers, points.
Is it giving you a better feel? Are you noticing the difference?
I do. It's the best car we've had all year long. So we're improving on that each week. We bring two cars to the track with completely different setups, and we use it as a test and learn. And we race one of them, and I'm excited about today's practice. We had a few problems with hitting the track and brake issues and stuff, which took some of our practice, but overall I definitely off the truck have the best car I've had all year long.
Stan, good luck to you this weekend. And by the way, we're excited about having you in the All-State 400 at the Brickyard coming up in the Cup car in a few weeks. And thanks for joining us here this afternoon.
Thank you very much. I will be there. It seems Nos picks all the difficult races to make, but we'll be there having a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Stanton Barrett has been our guest. When we come back, we'll visit with the reigning series champion for the NASCAR Nationwide Series. And how special was Milwaukee? It had been over a year. And Carl Everett said, I need to get back to victory lane. I need. And yes, a little bit of a nudge. And Carl Everett just drove it from the back to the front and went back to victory lane at Milwaukee. We'll visit with Carl about that race and others throughout the 2008 season when we come back to Chicagoland in just a moment. 15 drivers who will be doubling down here in Chi-Town. That'll run the Nationwide Series and the NASCAR Sprint Cup event. And the heavy hitters are there: Stewart, Busch, Boyer, Hamlin, Harvick, Edwards, Gordon, and more. And, of course, all the regulars here in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. Glad to have you with us here for qualifying. Hope you'll join us tonight at 7:30 for NASCAR Countdown. While you watch Kenny Hendrick qualify, let's check in where Dave is caught up with one of the guys who might have a shot, maybe has a shot at the front row.
And Doc, we're going to do the shoulder tap because he's been debriefing with Jason Ratcliffe, his crew chief here. And do you get enough time with him when you get to go back and forth between garage and garage, and he's running a temporary schedule? Get enough time to break things down for this race car?
A little bit, not much. We go back and forth all the time, and the fans are yelling at me to sign autographs, and we're making them mad because we can't stop, but the biggest thing is just trying to spend as much time as we can with Jason or with Steve before we got to go back and forth. And last night it rained out our second practice, so we were able to I went back over there and talked to him a lot, and we kind of came up with a game plan a little bit for what we wanted to do to the car, what we needed to do, and figure out what we should adjust for qualifying and all that. So we'll see what we get here today with our C-Line Toyota.
Have you looked at these nice big clouds sort of creeping over the speedway here?
Yeah, I'm hoping they get here, and it looks like they should be here in about 2.5, 3 minutes. And I'm Larry Macking it right now, and we can get a good cloud cover.
As you guys know, that picks up speed, and for Kyle, that could be the way to go. Let's go down to Jamie Little.
They got to be to 31:57. Here's Stanton Barrett, the accomplished stuntman who came over and visited with us yesterday during our practice opportunity in the afternoon, and he was getting very close to the wall. He's going to get every inch out of it he can get out of that car.
I was going to say, that's a pretty good stunt right there coming off turn 4, wasn't it, Rusty?
Whoa, look at this baby. Shot up the track. Hold on to it. Hold on. Whoa. He's got to go for a second lap now, guys.
He's got to. You can see how he pulled it up in the green pretty good. He was pretty solidly in there, and then maybe just drove it in too hard.
Well, it could be. I mean, he knows what happened. Now he's got to guard it, but he knows he's got to get it in, so he's got a tough job ahead of him. He's getting ready to start his second lap now. and see if this thing sticks this time.
Yeah, well, you call that the hospital wobble when he went up there and you go up across it and just gather it back up.
Yeah, that's what Harry Gant used to call it, the death wobble, hospital wobble, whatever you want to call it.
He's got a little better lap going this time.
Stanton's best performance of the year came on a 1.5-mile racetrack in Las Vegas where he finished 11th. Loves the 1.5-mile tracks. Again, this is an 18-degree bank facility, 1.5-mile D-shaped dome, a little bit different than others because of the big horseshoe and the back straightaway.
He's in the green. He's going to get in right here. He's going to lock himself in. He does it. 26 quick.
Good job for Stanton Barrett to get that car qualified here in the field here for tonight's 7:30 p.m. race. Speaking of racing action, we'll kick it off with NASCAR Countdown. Alan Bestwick and Brad Daugherty will update all that's going on and set the stage. 7:30 tonight, NASCAR Now, 10 a.m. Saturday at ESPN2. IndyCar action, Marty Reed, Scott Goodyear in Nashville, 8 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow on ESPN. NHRA Mopar Mile High Nationals qualifying 10 Eastern time on Saturday. And, of course, the finals at 8 o'clock Eastern time Sunday on ESPN2.
Well, Dave, the man who qualified 28th, Stanton Barrett, and Rusty, you brought it up and went back to the save he had on the first lap. Stanton, what happened and how in the world did you save it?
I don't know. I thought it was going to be, it felt a little loose on the get up to go lap, and I figured by the time I get to 1 and 2, I think it'll be enough grip. I just charged it hard, and as soon as I lifted a little bit and as soon as I touched the gas, it broke really loose. It felt like it broke really loose to me, and I just gathered it up and had to throw away that lap, and hopefully I just thought, man, dang it. All right, well, the pressure's on, so, you just got to stay calm and just go out and charge again and just not go quite as hard and just get in a solid lap. I think we're quite a bit better than that, but, you just got to keep your cool and go out. Yeah, some of that stuff's just luck. I felt it jump loose. I just let go of the wheel a little bit and let it climb up the track to keep it on the racetrack and go for it again. So I'm happy we're in with the Interush car, and thanks for interviewing me.
All right, Stanton Barrett's in the field, Doc.
Great effort on that second lap by